This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Chasing down residents who don't pay their rent is taxing enough. Did you know you could offset the risk of renter default? Meet The Guarantors. They'll requalify your applicants and insure their rent. If the resident doesn't pay, you still get paid. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today. Let's talk about vulnerability for a second. That's a big word, and for some, it's a very uncomfortable word, especially in a business environment or in a workplace. Being vulnerable, especially also in a leadership position, can be scary, meaning that it has long been held, it's been a long held belief that showing vulnerability is akin to showing weakness. If you're being vulnerable, you're being weak, and you don't really have the ability to lead if you're being weak. But my question for you is, how is that armor of vulnerability really working for you? Do you think that you have a lot of trust and authenticity in your organization because you're walled up, you're not approachable, you don't seem real, you seem sort of like a robot, or you seem sort of fake because you're not out there, you're not vulnerable with who you are as a person? Here are my 3 tips for you today. Embrace the authentic side of yourself and get comfortable with being uncomfortable and being vulnerable in a workplace, especially if you're in a leadership position, because I think that it does really lend well to the second thing, and that is building trust. Trust in your team members, trust in those people that are choosing to follow you in this organization, choosing to engage themselves in your organization, choosing to get some sort of satisfaction out of walking this path with you in your organization. The third thing is that it really does fuel collaboration in an organization. When you're authentic, when you're vulnerable, when people know that you're a real human and you struggle with things just like they do, then you can have that basis of trust to form that really rich and robust culture of collaboration, culture of learning, culture of coming together for a purpose larger than self. So get out there today and be vulnerable. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Facing rising renter fraud? Don't let fraudulent applications compromise your financial stability. The Guarantors provide a safety net that protects your rent roll and minimizes bad debt. Why risk it? Talk to The Guarantors and secure your property's financial health. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today.